My name is Tak Aziz and I'm from Afghanistan. I came in 2015 and I was working on behalf of the US government in Afghanistan, so I come through a program called Special Immigrant Visa, SIV. The program started back in 2008. I'm not very sure about it, but it was still dangerous for all those people who were working on behalf of the US government. And the insurgent and anti-government elements were catching them and their life was in threat. So that's why the Congress, I think, passes this program, and whoever worked for the government, for the US government, so they were bringing him under this program. So because their life and their immediate family lives were in danger and in immediate threat. So that's why. Things have changed back in 2021 when the government got collapsed. Then that was a whole different story, and that was a chaotic situation. But the danger was going still from the beginning, the day the US was in Afghanistan. I work with on the non-military side. So I have worked for the USAID, which stands for the United States Agency for International Development. And I have worked in different projects, like I've worked closely with the civil societies in Afghanistan, promoting women's rights, girls' education, infrastructure projects, community and government relationship strengthening, bridging gaps between them. So different aspects, working with the government official, enhancing their capacities in different ways. The situation was getting worse in the suburbs, and we could feel that in the cities. I don't know if you have heard about Afghanistan and all the incidents that were happening in cities and also in the government and non-governmental organizations, like suicide attacks, other IEDs, plantations, targeting and killing of those individuals who work or who are part of the government, or either who work for the US government. So those were all the situations that forced me to go and seek for a better life, and also for my family and my kids. So when I arrived in Columbus, I had a US tie over here who I didn't know that was my father's friend. But the first person I met at the airport, and the person who was there for us, was Kat Gosman. So yeah, and I had a very wonderful time with her. So she helped a lot through the whole resettlement process. It was pretty tough for us when I got here, and employment was the issue for me, and especially when you are in the new country, so you don't know much about the stuff over there. So driving was the challenge for me as well. And then Kat met me, and then I remember that she draw a diagram and stating that, okay, when you were here, your expectation was here, and now you are in the US, so the expectation dropped down here, but don't worry, you will slowly, gradually make it over there. Few years were challenging, and then slowly, gradually I was adjusted to the environment, and then I started a good life here. So now I am working with Community Refugee and Immigration Services, and I did work with some other organization in the US. Pretty much happy, life is going well, and I'm thankful to God.